Okay, so here I am. I am in the jungle. I'm actually standing out here by myself right now. Just kind of let you know what's going on here. I'm standing under a very specific spot, and this specific spot is right underneath. I don't know if you can see it or not. There is a canopy above me, and there is a canopy station above me. It's way up there, maybe about 50 feet or so. I don't know if you can see it or not. But what we're going to do is we're doing an experiment today to see if we can numerically, scientifically prove that there are different layers in the forest. And now, granted, we're talking about a Amazon rainforest here. But with that said, is there ways to prove this abiotically? Abiotically means to not dealing with life in any way, but instead dealing with measurable things like CO2 content. How much CO2 is in the air at the floor versus mid-story versus canopy versus emergent layer, which is the very, very top. So we're going to be measuring that. We're also going to be measuring temperature. So we're going to see what the temperature is like here at the floor. And I'll tell you right now, it's freaking hot. But we're going to do temperature, we're going to do humidity, and we're going to do light intensity. And what does that do? How does that affect the color of the leaves around us? Like, what are the colors of the leaves? So one of our group members is actually taking leaf samples and using those samples to try to figure out, what the leaf colors are. And we have a color coded grid that we're using in order to do that. My job is down here. I volunteered as tribute. I'm the one at the ground, and I'm just hoping nothing like shows up. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep looking down, and yeah. So while we're waiting on people to get here, just some orientation as to what's going on here. I have some things with me that you need to be aware of when you're in a rainforest. Same thing happens when you're in Costa Rica. If you go on that Costa Rica trip, you have to have your water with you, okay? And you have to drink literal gallons of water out here. I have water. I have sweat dripping off of my elbow, like at all times. It's crazy. It's so hot and so humid. So you always have to have your water with you. It's a good idea to actually wear long sleeves. I'm just too hot, so don't tell anybody. But normally I have long sleeves on. I wear a long sleeve shirt. I wear long pants, and everything is treated in permethrin. And then I have underneath my pants, I have gaiters. I wear gaiters out here because there's some pretty crazy things I don't want biting my ankles or whatever. A lot of times I actually tuck my pants into my socks. I look super dorky, but it's jungle wear, right? Looking to see if they're here yet. They're not here. Some other things that are down here. I don't know if you can listen if I ever shut up. Right now, it is mid-morning, so it's probably about 10:45, 11 o'clock in the morning here. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty dark actually, isn't it? I mean, if I were to just kind of pull this back, and if you listen, you can hear all kinds of cool sounds. Something that I've noticed different about here than even the forests in Costa Rica. Listen, thought I heard a monkey call. This area is surprising me. I thought the animals would be more prevalent, like what we see in the jungle books and stuff. I thought there would be snakes on every branch. I thought there would be monkeys all over the place. I thought there would be capybaras and coati just running around. I thought it was going to be more intense, animal-wise, but honestly, it's really not. And when I think about it, places down here you can find things that are more rare. But rare things are more common, and common things are more rare. So yes, there's jaguars out here. Am I ever going to see one? Let's hope not. Have I seen jaguars in Costa Rica? Yes, I have. I've seen them there. Costa Rica is more conducive to bigger animals. Even the monkeys down here are smaller. They are about the size of squirrels for the most part. Do they have spider monkeys? Yes. Do they have howlers? It's rare, but yes. Do they have white-faced capuchin? Yes, but I've not seen any yet, and they're more rare. They're just not as common here because they're bigger animals. What we do see down here is lots of little things. I have to keep kind of moving around because, again, there's army ants, there's tarantulas, there's a lot of things down here that are just not, they're small. There's a lot of arthropods down here, and this would be basically arthropod central. Arthropod meaning insects, meaning exoskeleton, meaning cold-blooded, meaning things that aren't much bigger than your hand. And when I say hand, my roommate last night was taking a shower, and she actually had a tarantula in the shower with her. Not by design. It was just in there. And so she just kind of kept an eye on it while she was taking her shower. We are in their world when we're down here, not vice versa. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy situation. Okay, so I hear some noise above me, but they're not on, they're getting there. They're not quite on the right trail yet, but above me there's about a 1/4 mile of trails. And these trails, I don't know if you can really see them or not, the canopy's pretty thick. You can kind of see one there. So the canopy is pretty thick right here. And because it's pretty thick, you can't see those trails, but there's about a 1/4 mile of trails that go up. I think the tallest one, something's over there. Tallest one's about 88 feet, which is very, very tall. So when you're on these trails, it's a little, it takes some courage, I guess, to be up there. I'm not down here because I'm scared, by the way. I just volunteer too. I was up there yesterday for quite some time, and I loved it, but it's hotter up there, and I'm just sweaty today, so I decided to stay down here. So, okay. Well, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick orientation as to where I am. We are about, I don't know, maybe 25 miles up the Napo River. And we are at a place called ACTS, which is the Amazon Conservancy Technical something. I don't know. It's a research station that we're staying at. It's not a 5-star hotel. I'll tell you that right now. It's pretty crazy. I smell like I died about 4 days ago. My clothes are all wet. Nothing dries out here. It's very, very humid. And I have to sleep under a mosquito net with a mattress about this thick. So it's not the best, but it's fine though. It's also the best because look around me. Like, this is legit. This is really the Amazon rainforest, no kidding. So yeah, I will post a few more videos as we move along, as we're doing this canopy research today, but I just wanted to kind of give you an orientation video and let you see where we're at. So, okay.